Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a good day today. If today is your birthday, I want to wish you a happy birthday today. I hope you have or had a good one. Now, today we're going to be reading a few books about the Toy Story movies. You see some of the characters in the back on this backdrop. These are different stories about the Toy Story movies. However, I'm going to be reading some books that are from the same movie. However, they are from different companies who have different press release places that have produced these books. But this particular video, we're going to be reading Toy Story, Disney's Wonderful World of Reading. Now, let me get my glasses on. This story is adapted by Cynthia Stierle, illustrated by Lori Tyminski, Adrienne Brown, and Studio IBOIX. Andy loved all his toys, but Woody was his favorite. Andy was always imagining big adventures for his toy cowboy. What Andy didn't know was that when there were no people around, his toys walked and talked. Andy's family was moving in a week, but what really worried the toys was Andy's birthday party. Would new birthday toys replace the old ones? So they're outside looking to see what could possibly be in each box. This is Andy we're talking about. No one is getting replaced, promised Woody. But Andy got a cool Buzz Lightyear action figure. Was Woody being replaced? It turned out that Buzz thought he was a real space ranger who could fly. "To infinity and beyond," he shouted, jumping off the bed. Buzz bounced around the room, but it looked like flying. That wasn't flying. That was falling with style, a jealous Woody muttered as the other toys cheered. From that day on, everything changed. The rest of Andy's toys, except for Woody, were impressed with Buzz, and now Andy played with Buzz all of the time. Woody missed Andy. The cowboy felt forgotten and lonely. So right now, you ever have toys and you get new toys and you just want to play with them and play with them because they're new? But then you go back to playing with your old toys, right? So Woody wasn't understanding that this was a new toy and this was so cool to have a space ranger. But he's not realizing that Andy's going to end up playing with all the toys. He just wanted to get used to playing with his new one. A few nights later, Andy's mom was taking Andy to Pizza Planet for dinner. He could bring only one toy. Woody wanted to be that toy, so he tried to push Buzz behind the dresser. Instead, Woody accidentally knocked Buzz out of the window. The other toys got mad at Woody. When Andy couldn't find Buzz, he grabbed Woody and hopped into the car. As Andy's mom drove off, Buzz grabbed on to the car's bumper. At the gas station, Andy got out of the car and Buzz sneaked in. Woody and Buzz started fighting and rolled out of the open door. Andy's mom drove off without them. Because Buzz still believed he was a real space ranger, he wasn't concerned that Andy had left. Woody was just delaying his mission. "You are a toy," shouted Woody. Buzz began to walk away. Woody knew the other toys would never forgive him if he returned without Buzz. So he tricked Buzz by promising him that Pizza Planet would have a spaceship that could take him home. The two made it into the restaurant and slipped inside. Woody soon spotted Andy, but Buzz spotted something else, a rocket ship. So technically, Woody was saying that there was a spaceship that could take him home, the spaceship being the mom's vehicle. So he kind of fiddled around with the words, Woody did, on trying to get Buzz to go to Pizza Planet. It was actually a rocket ship crane game, but Buzz believed it was a real spaceship and crawled inside. Woody went in after him. Minutes later, a giant claw plucked them both up and dropped them down a chute. A chute is it's kind of like a tube, and you want to put things down there. A lot of times if you go to some older motels and hotels, and they have different stories, to take the all the dirty linen or the trash, they have chutes where you could take it, you open it up the door, you put it in, and it slides down, way down to usually the basement where they have the wash machines and everything else. That way they don't have to carry them down the stairs or down the elevators. Makes it easier that way. The boy who won the two toys was Andy's nasty next door neighbor, Sid. Woody knew Sid destroyed his toys just for fun. "Let's go home and play," Sid said with an evil smile. Uh-oh, what's going to happen to them? Sid took the toys home and put them in his dark, creepy room. After Sid left, his toys crept out from the shadows. Woody and Buzz gasped. Gasp means they went, Sid had turned his toys into odd-looking creatures. Woody and Buzz had to escape. "Use your karate chop action," Woody ordered Buzz. "Back, back," the cowboy shouted at the odd-looking toys. Woody and Buzz escaped from Sid's room. So what Sid did with all his toys, he took all his toys apart and mixed up all the pieces and made different toys. That wasn't taking care of your toys, is it? That's not taking care of your toys. You're destroying your toys by doing that. I can see if you had actual toys and each one was missing certain things and you wanted to actually play with one, so you put some together, but not just because he wanted to do it. That's not very good. That's not taking care of your toys. In the hallway, Woody and Buzz were chased by Sid's vicious dog. The two toys split up and Buzz stumbled into the room where he saw a TV commercial for a Buzz Lightyear action figure. Buzz couldn't believe it. Was he really a toy? The TV says, "Not a flying toy." So here he thought he was a flying toy, but the commercial from the toy company is saying it actually does not fly. To prove he was real, Buzz tried to fly out of the window and he fell to the floor. Crash! Buzz's plastic arm broke off. He couldn't fly. Now Buzz knew that he was really just a toy. So remember when earlier in the story, or if you've seen the movie, he was like, "That was just flying with style." And he was like, "No, I could fly," right? Woody found Buzz and they ended up back in Sid's room. Happily, Sid's odd-looking toys were actually nice. They even fixed Buzz's arm. So that was very nice of Sid's toys. You thought they were scary, but they're actually really nice. And they were so nice, they fixed his arm and popped it back into the socket. Before Sid went to bed, he taped Buzz to a real rocket. In the morning, Sid would launch Buzz and watch him get destroyed. Buzz didn't care what happened to himself anymore. "I'm not a space ranger," he said sadly. "I'm just a toy." Woody told Buzz that Andy really loved him. "It's because you're a toy. You are his toy," explained Woody. And that was even better than being a space ranger, because Andy plays with him and has fun playing with Woody and Buzz. And he'll keep playing with him over and over. That's so much fun. She could go on different adventures and things like that. By morning, Buzz had a change of heart. But then Sid woke up, grabbed Buzz, and raced outside. Woody asked Sid's toys to help him save Buzz. You think they're going to help him? If you haven't seen the movie, do you think they're going to help him? All of the toys sneaked outside. Before Sid lit the rocket, he noticed Woody. The boys wondered how the toy cowboy got outside. Then he saw all of his toys moving by themselves. They were coming after him. Woody looked at Sid. "Play nice," the cowboy ordered. His toys were alive. Sid dropped Woody and ran into the house screaming, "Ah!" Sid would never hurt another toy again. There wasn't time to celebrate, though. Woody and Buzz saw the moving van leaving Andy's house. They raced to catch up as Sid's dog chased after them. The dog caught Woody. Buzz saved Woody, but then the Space Ranger was left behind. So Woody opened the van and found RC, a remote control car. Woody and RC rescued Buzz, but RC's batteries ran out before they could get back on the van. Luckily, Woody remembered the rocket taped to Buzz. Using sunlight and Buzz's helmet, Woody lit the fuse. They blasted off and began rising into the air. Woody tossed RC into the van. So, the two of them, they dropped RC into the van, but they're going to keep going. They're going to keep going. Let's see where they go. But Woody and Buzz kept going up. Buzz opened his wings and the rocket snapped off. The two toys soared through the sky. "Buzz, you're flying!" Woody shouted. "This isn't flying. This is falling with style," answered Buzz. "To infinity and beyond." So they ended up going into into Andy's mom's car. They're gonna go drop up into that hole. The two toys glided smooth into a box in Andy's car. Clunk! See, they went into the hole. It's called a sky window. "Woody! Buzz!" Andy cried, thrilled to find his two favorite toys. Now Andy knew everything would be fine. Buzz and Woody became best friends. When Christmas arrived, Woody wasn't worried about being replaced. What could Andy possibly get that is worse than you?" Woody asked Buzz. Then the toys heard Andy shout, "A puppy! Woof, woof." The end. And at the back of the book, it says "Happy Landing." Andy's car is the only car without a match. point to it and help Woody and Buzz get back to Andy. So out of these, which one doesn't have a match? Well, let's look. We've got 2 purples, and they look exactly the same. So those are matches. And we have 2 pink ones. Those look exactly the same. So those are matches. But let's look. We have 3 blue cars. Now let's look and see what might be different. Okay. I see that this car has the skylit opening window, but these 2 do not have any. So these 2 look exactly the same, but this one does not. So now we know that this one is Andy's car. And down at the bottom, when you get this book, down at the bottom, it'll tell you some more activities that you can do that deals with Toy Story. The end. So, I hope you liked this book. Please check out the links below. There you'll have links to my Facebook page that pertains to this this YouTube channel. And there I'll let you know about some exciting games where I'll start to give out some prizes, let you know about new books I'm going to read to remind you. Also, if you do not mind to click and like that you like this YouTube channel and subscribe to this channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Share this with others. Hope you all have a good evening. Bye.